السلام عليكم حبايبي، ان شاء الله زينين. اليوم فيديو جديد ويا ان شاء الله. طبعا فيديو اليوم ان شاء الله راح يكون تكمله قصه ناتلان او الشابتر الخامس من ناتلان. وصلنا للاكت الرابع اللي راح تكون بدايه حنقول المافويكا. احنا عرفنا خطه الكابتن عن طريق الذكريات اللي استنسختها سيطلالي، وانه هو الخطه مالته انه يستخدم النوسس مالتج على مود يسوي اعاده بناء لللي لاينز بالكامل. طبعا هذا شيء كارثي، لانه هي اللي لاينز شنو هي عباره عن مثل التاريخ او يعني الذكريات مال التاريخ. فيعني إذا غيروها التاريخ والناس والأشخاص والذكريات والأرواح كلها راح تتغير. فيعني ما أعرف كابتن ما أعرف شلون دا يفكر. الحل هذا الغير منطقي بالنسبة لي دا أشوفه. يعني أنا هسه أصور الفيديو بس أتوقع راح أنزله ويا العيد أو قبل العيد بيوم، فأحب أقول لكم كل عام وأنتم بخير إن شاء الله مقدما. أتمنى لكم دوام الصحة والعافية والرزق يا رب. فبدون أطلع عليكم أكثر حبايبي خلينا نبلش. The Rainbow Destined to Burn. شوية اسم ثقيل. لحكي مافويكا لحكي. عرفنا الكابتن ايش يريد. مويكا.
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
اوكي حلو.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroran's memories and discovered something huge! All with his granny's permission, of course. Or no, actually it was...
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
شرحوا لها.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
اوكي بما انك تحددتي مكانه فخلينا نروح عليه رأسا.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
كارثي اتوقع.
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines, very similar to the price of using a gnosis. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces as soon as possible.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the abyss on the front lines.
اوكي والله حبيت هذا الفريق، يلا نمشي.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, maybe we really should get Sitlali to break Auroran's legs.
ايش بيها بايما ليش مستهينة بينا؟
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Sitlali, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
اتوقع لو تجي ويانا احسن.
All right. I understand where I'm needed. I'll head out right away.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right, back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the captain needs to be our ultimate goal.
بعد ندمر الآلات مال التنانين.
Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea.
اعتقد اي. ندمر الآلات فالخطة ما تفشل.
As you all know, Auroran is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the issue. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success is ours.
اوكي يلا امشي.
We'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
شلون انت ما عندي اصلا قوة باش تلهي؟
No. You're our leader, and you've lost your power. You shouldn't be the one to face the captain.
بالضبط.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
ما اتوقع بس يلا ما يخالف، همين يعني احسن من مافويكا اللي ما عنده قوة حاليا.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui defenses. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection.
So, you want us to lure him to the front?
No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier for the rest of us to avoid them. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just need to destroy it.
So, Shalonen is launching the main assault.
Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well.
يعني كنيج رح يكون الإلهاء، شلون اللي حتسوي لنا النفق واحنا رح ندمر الجهاز.
No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich. Not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break through the Captain's defenses.
Leave it to me.
Understood. Then we should head out now.
يلا.
Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice.
إن شاء الله ما توصل هالمرحلة.
You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
ما ريتيش تفاؤلات أو عفوا تشاؤمات، هاي تعتبر أصلا. I also try my best to not let things get to that point.
Thank you, everyone. You have my word. I'll proceed with caution.
The rainbow destined to burn. يعني رينبو بالضبط هذا؟ أنا شفت أي رينبو باللعبة. على بركة الله وصلنا، مع إنه كان عندي تليبورت بس ما شفته. اجته طيران، بس يا الله بسم الله توكلنا.
As agreed, Ahau and I will handle things at the front.
Frozen. Freshness preserved. Now you're not going anywhere.
All right, that's done. Let's head to the foot of the mountain.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
أوكي حفرة النفق. أوكي حفرة النفق سيء.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back. Things are about to get dangerous.
حتصير بالنعل. خلينا نبلش بسم الله. ما أعرف، أنا أحس الكابتن أكيد يعني عنده فكرة إنه إحنا طبينا. يعني مو هو الغد يعني مو لهالدرجة هو غبي ما يعرف إن إحنا حنسوي إلهاء على مود نطب له من جوا. بس تا يأديها المويكا. أوه بالكعبة عبالك هيك هاي
These
الأنفاق
wheels are
مالتهم
relics from
رايدة.
ancient times. We should try to restore them.
اوكي بعد وحدة. سنة. اخو جلتنين صار كافي. هيات ذاك هو الكابتن أورورين. واحد صار بالنعل بالكعبة هنا.
This must be it.
There they are.
Oh, they're here.
دعوك تيجبا يعني كلش.
I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal assault.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
لا. فعلها؟
We need to turn it off!
There is still time.
I won't let you do this!
خبك.
The sound of lament?
Lament?
What was that sound? It was like a piercing cry.
Now's our chance to turn off the device.
So close. We need to approach from the side and lure the captain away. وش في هذا؟
Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
شلون؟ شنو كتبنا تروحها؟ لا.
This ends now.
Something's wrong.
They كابتن helped شيلونن واي ايش دا يصير شو المفروض اللي ويانا صار علينا واللي علينا صار ويانا.
You are not Auroron. Who are you?
What?
Commander.
You.
منو؟
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more pressing concerns at the moment.
We did it!
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance. Even now, you're still the same as ever.
His voice is completely different. Is someone inhabiting Auroron's body?
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment.
منو هذا؟
Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
بدي اطلع من جسم اورورن بالاول. شنو تريد تموت اورورن وياك؟
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death.
يعني اورورن دا يودع.
After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
كاتسين.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from underground when I activated the device. What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some kind of secret.
شنو دا يودع دا يشوف ذكرياته؟
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Why give people false hope? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. So, what's mine? If I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place? What's the meaning of my existence?
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny, it's just... Will learning all this really make me as strong as you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
نرجسية.
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them, and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again, no matter the circumstances.
I wasn't the one who brought it up.
طلعت جبتي يا صدق.
Anyway, class is cancelled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business and they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way to go about living one's life, I'd say.
ما أعرف شوي دا يبالغون من ناحية الخوف منها. ما أتوقع هي كلش مخيفة. أصلا بالعكس أشوفها كلش عفوية.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. That's what she always says. But I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to try before it was all over. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece. A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirits said I was close to death, but...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for death.
هو هذا متلبس حاليا؟ شعبك لابس لبس كونريا.
It was you, the thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior. Far stronger than a weakling like you.
خلاص عندك بجسم اطلع.
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can do.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
Useless?
ورورن حباب لا تخلي الطب بعقلك.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine, because you've been broken from the start.
ناقصنا
Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this body. I will serve my commander until the end.
شحن طلعة.
No. No, this isn't right. My life can't end like this. I still haven't done anything important with my life. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here. No! I won't die here!
طلعة.
Auroran!
That voice.
Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
شو الكابتن ساكت واقف يمهم.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
What do you mean?
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself together.
I can't believe the captain did that.
كابتن هو اللي ترجعه؟
Maybe he thinks of Auroran as a comrade. He was helping to rein him in all this time.
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself. That's no easy feat.
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. It failed, didn't it?
جيت هاي من البداية أصلا المفروض تفشل.
I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Oof.
Auroran, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
إنه يريد يكون the savior المنقذ.
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me. No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed. All I want is to find some more ways to make up for that.
The answer you seek now lies before you.
ancient أورورن واحد من عندهم؟
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation.
أوبا والله آخر شيء أتوقع أورورن. اوكي يعني هسه المفروض اورورا لقى الهدف مالته او يعني السبب مال وجوده.
Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. It can take a lifetime to truly discover who we really are. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation. Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and yearning.
Oh.
My ancient name. BD.
Devotion.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found for your life. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth. Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute.
يعني هسه الكابتن نوعا ما قدم خطة مافويكا وفشت خطته.
For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
لقينا 5 بعد بس واحد.
It's nice to see you again, Sanhaj. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further. It seems that my cry did not cause irreversible damage.
My cry? هذا الفايب هو البكي؟
What is that voice?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
اوه باي اشتعلت الدنيا هنا.
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. It is a sound that agitates souls. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost shattered as a result. And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will. A truly impressive feat for a human.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul, but was ultimately expelled. However, this soul does not hail from Natlan or the Night Kingdom. Its origins remain a mystery to me.
كانت عينه وملابسه مال كونريا. زين ذاك ايش دخله بالكابتن ما دافتهماني.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
يعني من صارت الحرب مال دولة مال نزلاء او يعني مال ذول اللي جايين من غير كوكب، وهي التنانين اللي كانت عايشة بناتلان. فاللي لاينز مال ناتلان كلش تأذت، فهم يعني اللي سووه على مود ما تخرب ناتلان بالكامل، سووا شبكة مساعدة إلها اللي هي النايت كيندم، اللي تعتبر جزء من اللي لاينز بس بنفس الوقت مقوية إلها. تمام صح افتهمنا.
Oh, right. You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power. Now, I can speak to you like this and provide you with aid.
حلو يعني راح تبقين ويانا ما راح تجعلني بسوات.
Such as rebuilding the ley lines once more, at the cost of my own existence.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name. Angels.
Huh.
But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form. Sealies.
سيليز مو دول الزرق اللي يطيرون؟ يعني مو هاي لعبك كنا شبح؟ So Sealy are angel.
No wonder there are Sealies around here. A Sealy also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Sealies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. I am very pleased. Moika, inheritor of Shibalonke's will, and leader of Natlan.
يبقى الحاملة مال القوة مال أول أركان صار موجود.
Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate, just as I did thousands of years ago.
حتى حي ونفس ما تلخ.
You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the abyss, give me your orders.
فحين نوعا ما أعتقد تضحيتها شيء أساسي، لأن هسه حاليا اللي لاينز والنايت كيندم يعني بحالة مزرية كلش، ولا احنا هسه التقينا بيها، بس يعني قد ما فويك راح تتذكر تقول على انشنت نيم مالتنا انه هي تعتبر رئيسة الواياب تقريبا.
I will not.
Oh.
After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
تشاؤم.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Why are you so pessimistic about the situation?
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the abyss with my own eyes.
والله عرفت. يعني انت من كونريا فلذلك كان المساعد مالتك من كونريا.
Conria?
That's right. My family, my comrades, my homeland, we're all lost to the abyss.
صراحة أنا بالبداية من شفتك مستقتل على ناتلان عبالي انت من ناتلان أصلا.
It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Mawika. You should know exactly what I mean.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
صدق ايه.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or history could repeat itself. The abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Can I say something?
قد يكون شي بخير.
I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. In the captain's plan, I saw a chance to ensure our survival. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong, they overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
يعني ثاني بدي افتهم من حاجك انه انت مؤيد خطة مافويكا. يعني الكابتن لازم يتعاون ويفضها لا يبقى هيك معند.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give up just yet.
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind.
سكتتي الأخ.
Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My offer still stands.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land or its people?
هيدا حس عباكي مهتم للقاع أكثر من الأشخاص. يعني الأشخاص يتغيرون، عقلهم يمسح، تفكيرهم يتغير، ما يهم. أهم شيء إنه ناتلان تبقى موجودة.
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, traveler.
I want to win. What about you?
Fine.
حينضم ويانا.
I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
حلو. من البداية كان.
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life. But for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
كان من البداية. تفاهمتوا.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation.
I have a few more questions for the Lord of the Night.
Oh, guess we'll stick around then.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at the stadium.
تمام. هنطلب من عندها شخصيا الاسم مالتنا العتيق.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
About the power of the heavens.
They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades.
Shades دول shades اللي شفناهم مال الموت والوقت والحياة وهذوله. Power of the heavens يعتبرون اوكي.
The one you wish to know about? I call her the ruler of death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom. It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles.
Oh, وعاقبوها؟
She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few.
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I use that word. I'm just trying to speak plainly to conserve energy.
About elemental energy and the abyss.
Phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the abyss.
يعني العناصر السبعة أساسها phlogistones من ناتلان.
Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? That explanation might take too long. Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy is a similar concept. It's essentially the modern counterpart of phlogiston.
You will also about my ancient name?
Ah, yes. Yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Night Wind is absent. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Oh, okay.
Young girl?
What? Did I say something wrong?
يوقف اليونج جيرل من قصدهم سيطلع لي ما معقول يونج جيرل متابعينه يجي بيبي قول شلون بس ما عاد التواصل وياهم. I have no more question. خلنا نطلع نشوف كنيش. قتلهم قتلوه ذبحهم ذبحوه. ايه لا مبين ما حد ميت. زين عند هالكابتن همين راح ينزع مالت الخوذة ويشوفنا شكله الأصلي لو لا؟ جاني فضول أشوف
In that
شكله.
case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa, seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
Okay. There's a strength in numbers. I feel better about our chances.
This may be an unexpected outcome, but a favorable one nonetheless. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort, even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past! We should definitely try to avoid it if we can. Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight.
مثلا حسب الانتماء ناتلان.
Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate, and, in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
Oof.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions even before the tragedy, but I turned him down each time. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
The mask. انزع.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
شو تحكي العظمة يعني؟
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for him.
You've met him already?
يعني أصلا حتى علاقتنا قوية بيه صارت.
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the princess. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own.
Back then you said you didn't want to fight me. Was it really because of my sibling?
Yes. You're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
ما عرف نوعا ما عندي إحساس لو ملتقين قبل 500 سنة كنت كان قدر لها.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
يعني أنت ما جدتي all out?
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Plain and simple.
Speaking of the Gnosis, what are you going to tell the Tsaritsa?
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different. despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
يعني استنجدان كانت هدف ثاني مو أولي.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
They will probably unleash some kind of power. The heavens were mentioned earlier. Anything to do with that?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once.
Once?
It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova.
Xbalanque أول أركان. Renova مو أحد الشيدز.
Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it.
يعني فوق قابليتك تحت قابليتك ويا قابليتك هاي القوة تجيك كاملة.
In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk.
يعني انت مهما يكون هم جسمك يعني نوعا ما بشري يتحمل كل هذا؟
Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
يمدحها. كان من البداية الله.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted.
All right, let's head back.
في الكعبة ستطمنتوني. كان من البداية اتفقتوا بعد شلون حلوين انتوا سوا. يعني إلا شوي نزوجكم. أركي ولا يعني من البداية. أي مشكلة حلها التفاهم. ليش ما تفاهمتوا؟ يعني هسه ماسترز اوف ذا نايت ويند أنا توقعت صراحة نسي يطلع لي. بس لا يعني طلع أورورن. هسه بعد بس قبيلة واحدة. يا كانت مال تشاسكا يمكن بس أطلع تشاسكا بالأخير هي الأخير واحدة. معرفش عندي إحساس هاي الليلة ما هتعدي على خير.
Auroron.
حبابة والله ما عندي خلق شو خلق صياحك.
Granny? What's wrong, Granny? It looks like you have something to say.
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think. Now, where do I even begin?
I'm sorry.
تعتذر الثاني.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry.
يقول آسف لنفسه.
I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly serious matter.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I've seriously reflected on my actions. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something.
حاول ينقذ ناتلان بطريقته. فشل بس نوعا ما نجح بطريقة ثانية.
Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't mean much, but I don't know what else I can say. You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
هتقول احنا شفنا ذكرياته؟
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime. Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
زين عادي ما ضاج.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, I have something else to tell you. The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself with sheer force of will and managed to become a hero. Huh. Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fists do the talking.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs, and I meant every part of it.
صراحة الصدق مبين.
Could you not? I still need them to walk.
Trying to negotiate, are you? Alright, make me an offer.
يعني يكون مطيع شي يصير بعد.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time? I promise to do better in the future.
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be watching. We'll see if I change my mind.
يعني كنت متحكمة ومتسلطة هل سيطلع لي.
Oh, a Traveler, Paimon. Didn't expect to see you here.
Hello!
Talking things out with your grandson?
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
أي يابا. تستقر هي.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin.
It was nothing. Just don't do anything like that ever again.
I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can treat us all to a tasty meal.
يعني هو أبو خضرة يعني مبين مفلس.
Sounds great! We'll be there!
It's worth a shot.
تخيل ما عبودش من البداية. بس حروح ننام مو لأنه كافي ترى افترينا هواي. صدق حروح ننام. That night.
You ready?
تسوي نسيت لالي.
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
an ancient name. وقال هو حيتواصل وياهم بالأحلام.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler, but we ran into a problem. He's not from Natlan, so there are no records of him in the Night Kingdom.
I see. Malwika must hold him in high regard.
Oh.
It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Do you believe this traveler to be deserving?
يعني احنا ويا سيطلالي يعني صارت عندنا خوش مواقف، بس يعني شلون صراحة ما هواية. مترددة.
Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children, both children of Natlan. I would hear your opinions on the matter.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes him a debt. But that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee his safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
شلون؟ اون منو؟ شلونين؟
Yes.
لا.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
يا عمي قلت لكم ما اريده، والله ما اريده من البداية.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, then the life of the craftsman is the outer shell, serving as its protection. Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear. Forging an ancient name is no easy task, and creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging. Still, if you're here, that means your mind is set.
مافويكا لما كنت تعرفين الثمن لهيك اشياء شلون توصلون بهيجي؟
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will be.
انت مو الواحد من الستة، اذا رحتي شلون يصير؟
If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to victory. And you, Sidlali, the anxiety you feel, it's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
شافت.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
يعني شنو؟
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
Death مال منو؟
A key part of Malika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. Considering its origins, the price of using that power is death.
مش هالخطة الجايفة. يعني مافويكا تفضل الماضي والذكريات على حياتها.
You're saying Malika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Don't forget, Sidlali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different. The ruler of death's power will allow Malika to triumph over the Abyss, but she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
هي ما حتموت لأنه هي بالأخير تبقى إنسانة عادية. بس أتوقع يعني الترافلر إذا صار وياهم ما راح تموت ولا ما تحصل القوة. يعني وراها بمدة أتوقع.
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Malika knows about all this, doesn't she?
أكيد.
Yes. I imagine she has long accepted this eventuality. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future.
يعني بمعدل الانشنت نيم هاي رح تصير.
With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire, and the traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
زين إذا صار يعني معقولة يعتبر أحد من الستة؟ لا.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do. Time for you to leave. It's getting dark.
زين هسه هاي المراية اللي طتنا اياها هم رح تستهلك حياة شلون من تسوي الاسم لا معودين احنا ما نصلح شي نخرب شي يا هتف.
Shilon and Lolly, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let Paimon see!
Huh?
Whoa, it's the two of us! And a sun in the middle! Oh, and that must be... Kachina?
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and shows what she wants you to see.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
This is a really awesome gift!
It didn't come at a price, right?
Oh, yeah. We'd feel bad accepting something like that.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, you two. It's, you know, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate.
يا رب الله يستر.
She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this.
فوقها تتشذب وتقنعنا.
Exactly. Just take it.
Well, if you say so. Oh, thank goodness you're here. The Abyss attacked again, and it's really bad.
Children of Echoes وين هجمت؟
The monsters are everywhere. We need help.
يمكن الشعر خلاص اللي قالت عليه مافوك اللي حتكب العيطة.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go.
Oh.
I see. I'll send reinforcements to those two locations. This other one is too dangerous. I'll handle it myself.
وين؟
The remaining locations are remote with no inhabitants. Let's bring our warriors back and make sure they're careful on the retreat.
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Yes, it's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now there are more monsters than ever and the attacks are more frequent.
What about the scale? What areas are they targeting?
All of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the remote areas of the Collective of Plenty are reporting attacks. Alright. Shilonen, Kachina, head to the camp near the Children of Echoes. Lolly, you're needed in the Masters of the Nightwind.
بس تروح قريتها. احكي واحد شو يلعب.
As an important figure in the plan, Auroron will stay here. Your tribe is too far from the stadium.
Understood. I'll leave right away.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan. Update them once you've completed your mission, and they'll compile the information into a battle report. As I receive intel from the various regions, I'll plan your next move.
All right, no time to lose. Let's go!
What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back to the stadium was attacked. They won't be able to hold out for long. Can I leave them to you?
Of course.
Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
Okay. Right. Oh. نجربه.
And we're off! Hey, this thing is pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also saves us a lot of energy.
زين هناك محتاجون مساعدة، ايش ما ننزل لهم؟ أو أنا أعتقد رايحين هناك. أعتقد نروح لهنا أحسن. نروح أسهل. لا.
Everything looks good so far.
Yeah.
Wait! Those Saurians are fighting the Abyss! Unbelievable! Attacking cute, innocent Saurians? Come on, let's go help!
يا أخي وصلنا لكم. المنطقة هذا يعني قد ما هو مفيد قد ما هو بطيء.
It's alright. You're safe now. The bad guys are all gone. Go and find your friends, okay? It's dangerous out here. It's best to stick together.
I don't think they understood that.
Okay then. Shoot! Shoot! Come on, shoot! Nope. Still nothing. Wait. There's something on the ground over there.
جنطة؟ والمنو هاي؟
Let's see. Oh, it's one of the battle reports from the Scions of the Canopy. This must be what the Saurians were trying to protect. Looks pretty recent too. We can use it to figure out where to go next.
If it's recent, that means the messenger might still be nearby.
You're right. Maybe they just dropped it by accident though. Anyway, we saw the battle report, so you guys don't need to worry anymore. Huh. Still no response. Well, what do you want to do? Follow the battle report or continue to explore this area?
خلينا ندور على الرجال بلكي نلقاه. ده حاسس انه دورين دلو. ويني؟ حياتي.
Someone's injured. Oh, that must be the messenger. Hey, are you alright? Can you still walk?
The battle report! I have to find the battle report!
We already found it.
Yeah, we got you covered. Here you go.
Oh, thank you! I just hope I'm not too late. In times like these, every second counts. Even a short delay can put
Don't worry about that. We can take things from here. You just need to head back to the stadium and focus on getting better.
حلو، المكان الأول انتهى، أو المكان الثاني هذا. بس نشوف كنيش. أعتقد هذا أقرب مكان.
This is the place. Let's go help.
حلو رأسا. بوابة ثانية. حلو، هاي المنطقة خلصت. وين نروح؟ هذه هنا هاي الوحيدة.
Wow, there are so many people here. Looks like it really is getting too dangerous for people to stay out in the wild. Guess that means the situation isn't getting any better. Well, we'll just have to keep fighting.
لا ما معقولة بوابة ثالثة.
The show begins. I'm going in.
Be free. Time to say hello.
I got him cornered.
ها بس ثلاثة. والله ناتلان 3 هوا. اوه بهذني كلهن. شو يزيد عندني كله مستحيل. حلو بس دير بالك اهم شيء دير بالك. والله الدكتور اتخذ شخصية هاجوا جماعة الفتوي وياهم.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
راي هذا شو تسوي اصلا؟
Chaos and emptiness. So that's the abyss.
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
نوسس شو تسوي هاي؟ ما فهمت شو استخدمت النوسس على مود شنو؟
What was that? The physical embodiment of pure dread and destruction. That black pit of despair will eat you all alive. At long last.
تسكت شكل مستفز هذا.
Laugh all you want, it's gonna eat you too.
والله صدق.
So is that the source of the Abyss's power?
This is full-scale invasion of Natlan.
I have to get a closer look at that thing. It may already be too late. Get to the place mentioned in the battle report. I have a feeling things are about to get very bad very quickly. There's no time to lose.
You got it.
Let's go. The disaster's really happening.
ماكو هاي بداية شلون اقول لك؟ بداية المصيبة. اوه الاكتيف مونستر 1700 واحد. 259 واحد ميت من عندنا. يعني هسه المنطقة سقطت بالكامل بيد الأبس. شوف هاي نروح. بس والله هيبة يعني رغم انه هي يعني صراحة جنشين سوت الأبس بطريقة كلش حلوة يعني هسه هذا الغزو من صار هذا المقطع السينمائي كلش حلو صدق يحسسك برهبتهم.
Over here! Come on! Quick!
طيب ميات هذول كلهم.
Hey! Wake up!
they're all dead.
Oh no! Were we too late?
We were on our way to the stadium with our Saurians when that dark entity emerged in the sky. Seconds later, the abyss monsters appeared and changed into Saurian form. They fought till the end to protect us. And now...
You should keep moving. This is no place to hang around.
Right. You need to get to the stadium. Come on, we'll take you.
I guess. Thank you.
Paimon.
Huh?
This is no disaster. This is war.
Yeah. Paimon knows, it's just... It hasn't fully sunk in yet.
صدق يعني الأبس يعني جايب كل قوته وبكل حقارته.
But anyway, right now, let's focus on getting them to the stadium.
الأموات مالتنا صعدة وكانوا 200 صاروا 300 حسنوا 400 تقريبا. شوف هاي المنطقة.
Yet another place crawling with monsters. Let's clear the area and see if there are any survivors.
اوه ممياته. ماكو محتليها وقاعدين. يعني بالنسبة لي الوضع اللي بالعالم دا يصير بس يعني دا اشوف فوقها تقريبا يعني شي مقارنة بالاجواء الحرب. ابد شي مو حلو. هسه وين نروح؟ يمكنيش.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to find anyone here. The monsters are all that's left.
مئات كلهم هنا يعني.
Nope. Nobody here.
Oh.
The latest intel said the Children of Echoes need support too. Let's head over.
ولا حتى واحد. تقولي مرتلة خمن فتحت البوابة؟ شنو هذا؟
Shoot! That creepy abyss thing is raining down a dangerous looking substance again!
That's over towards people of the Springs territory. From what I've heard, their defenses have been substantially weakened by the abyss invasion.
Then let's head over and check on them!
بسرعة على مولاني. يعني هاي أحلى منطقة بالنسبة لي حبابي لا تفلشوها. ودي الولد وينكم تعالوا. اوبا شنو هون؟
What the? I can't believe it!
ماتوا كلهم.
It's too darn strong, our attacks are useless! Oh, why isn't anything working? At this rate, the abyss is just gonna keep sending more and more monsters. The next wave will be here soon. We need to get out of here.
معقولة. اوبا. يا الله. 1800 ميت صار عندنا. معناتها ناس يمكن طار نص شعبها. يعني احتلونا من كل جهة. هاي المنطقة سقطت بيديهم. هاي الجهة كلها سقطت بيديهم. هاي ما اعرف شو رح نطلعها. يعني هذا البطل السادس ما اعرف بعد شو وقت يطلع. ها هي. ماكو منطقة للصوصي. لا وحوش لا بشر ولا حتى حيوانات. مرتلخ من هذا. ماكو فايدة مو صمي. ماكو حاجز مخليه يعبر السهم. هاي محتليها. علمياته. مومياته.
Traveler, this war is getting too much for Paimon to take.
Don't be afraid, Paimon. I know we can win this.
Okay, let's do this.
متأكد؟ ليش ما أعرف، أشوف الوضع كلش مزري صار. على الأقل شوية أكو أحد عايش. ماكو، مو غزو. ماكو، الخريطة كلها صارت لهم. ماكو أشخاص يعني نعرفهم، لا مولاني لا هاي، يعني هذول الريبورت المراسلين دي يموتون، فحتى ما نعرف منو عايش منو ميت.
Oh no, the monsters have already stormed in.
كتينا شلون زي ما صار فيكم شي.
It's you guys. Things are bad here. Something fell out of the sky that's impervious to our attacks.
Not just here, we've run into a few of these already.
Cole gave the order for everyone to evacuate. Shilonen and I stayed behind as the rear guard. It's a good thing you did, otherwise we might not have made it in time.
Kachina, he and I can deal with the remaining monsters and abyssal pylons. You should go catch up with the rest of the group before your parents start worrying about you.
Got it. I'll leave right away. They need all the help they can get.
Right. Let the mountain's veins boil!
Take the up. Bullseye!
أوه هذا وينها؟ سيادتك تشيلها مزكش ما فيها.
Great! He made it here unscathed. Kinich came by just now with some really bad news. Those indestructible abyss things have been dropped by all of the tribal territories. So it wasn't just the Children of Echoes. Even the Collective of Plenty was affected. And they're the furthest away. But the worst affected region was the Flower Feather clans.
Oh.
He said it's a complete disaster over there.
جاسكا هناك هي واختها.
What? Isn't that Chaska's tribe? She said she was gonna take Koichi home to rest for a while. Kanich didn't even stop to catch his breath before leaving for the stadium. He said he was gonna try and assemble a team to go and support them.
But how, right? Everyone's struggling just to defend themselves. There's no spare manpower. At this rate, it won't be long before even the stadium is indefensible. And with everyone congregating at the stadium, the Abyss forces will start converging there too. Then, there'll be a battle on a scale much larger than anything we've seen so far.
المجزرة هناك كذا هجموا على الاستاديوم.
The crux of the issue is that the heart of the Abyss itself has joined the invasion. That's a power we just can't match. I have every faith in the courage of our people. The Natlanese will never give in to despair. But still, the fact is, our lives are more fragile than our spirits.
ما يقدرون يعني ايش قد حتى لو عندهم عزيمة بس هم يعني وحوش أقوياء شو يقدرون يفوزون عليهم؟
Traveler Paimon knows what you're about to say.
We have to go to the Flower Feather clan. يلا.
Yeah, Paimon sure is getting tired from all this flying, but it doesn't matter. Wherever you go, Paimon's going too.
Until the Pyro Archon succeed in her plan, every life we save is worth it.
Yep, we'll leave the Children of Echoes to you guys. Flower Feather Clan, hang in there. We're coming.
لازم نبدأ نجي هنا.
Wait,
نسمع.
over there! It's Chaska and Koichi!
يو كويتشي واقعة.
Over here! Hurry!
يعني جاسكا تنقذ جاسكا.
Open fire! Bullseye!
Bullseye! Bullseye! Fire in the hole!
جاسكا ها حبابة لا تموتين، حبابة لا تموتين.
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy!
لا I'll help her.
Please, save her.
No.
How's that, Koichi? Any better now?
Koichi! Koichi!
Chaska, I used to think Mom and Dad were crazy for adopting you. I was the younger sibling, but I always felt like it was my job to help Mom and Dad take care of you. I thought I could set you free from the abyssal energy you struggled with. I guess I was pretty full of myself, huh? Thinking I could fix you when... well, we were always the same.
Hush, Koichi. Put those thoughts right out of your mind. We'll be at the stadium in no time, okay? I'll carry you there. The abyssal contamination is gone now. Just rest, and you'll get better.
I was always nagging you to slow down. Stop rushing headlong into things. I just didn't want anything to happen to you, or to anyone else because of you. I worried about you so much. But now, I realize I never really understood what it's like for you. The fact that you survived an abyssal contamination was a miracle. But it also left you in a constant state of agitation. The fact that we became family was another miracle. But with me worrying about you all the time, it feels like I just agitated you even further.
No, absolutely not. Nothing could be further from the truth. Do you hear me? All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. And I feel terrible because I really did want to get along as a family. It might take me some time, but I'll find a way to make it work. I'm so sorry, Koichi. I never meant to make you feel this way.
It's okay, Chaska. No need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. No one did. It's nobody's fault that things didn't turn out great. I get it now. So, no nagging from me this time. You keep forging ahead, sis. Never slow down, and never hold back. Spread your wings and fly free, like the fiercest kukusaur in the sky. Show the world who the bravest flower feather warrior is. Because that's who you are. And that's the sister I'm proud of.
لا ما معقول حيموتوها.
Koichi! Koichi!
Koichi?
Chaska. Chaska ايش فيها هاي؟
Chaska! And
I think she's okay now. Let's give her some space while she cools down.
what was that just now? It looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then a split second later, it disappeared.
Chaska managed to rein it in.
Koichi did say that Chaska needs to let off steam now and then, or she'll end up losing herself. But this time she wrestled back control.
Just like Koichi always hoped.
If only we were faster. Dealing with abyssal contamination is a piece of cake for you.
ايش بيدنا يا بايمون؟ ترى والله نستعجل، ترى كل ده نسوي.
We could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before it was too...
يعني ترى ما بيدنا والله شيء.
Wait, what's happening to Chaska?
Ancient name حصلته.
How unfair life can be. She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been an agonizing one. Maybe she would have been better off embracing her pain.
شنو هاي جائزة على مدة أخوتها طوها؟
But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. If she could rise above the layers of pain and ascend over the dark clouds of her mind, what then would she find? Maybe the glorious light of the sun, or maybe a dark, empty void. There is only one way to find out. She needs to spread her wings and soar to new heights. That is the true meaning of life.
You are from 500 years ago?
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph, to remember the pain I endured, and finally transcended.
يعني الجانب المشرق على الأقل إنه إحنا حصلنا البطل السادس. فهاي المآسي لازم توقف هسه.
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer. Please, take care of Koichi for me.
يعني مافوكا من البداية كانت تعرف هي تشاسكا، يعني البطل السادس.
I still have more important things to do.
Of course. We are grateful for her service.
Yes. She served selflessly. I'm sorry, Chaska.
It's all right. I'm far from the only one going through this right now. Koichi wanted to be a hero. And in my heart, she always will be. If we want to honor what she stood for, not to mention her sacrifice... Archon, we need to hurry.
Time for this war to end.
يعني هالاكت هذا مليان مواتع، همينه كل شويه مهددين واحد حيموت. مره مافويكا، مره شلونن، مره تشاسكا، وهسه ختموها باخت تشاسكا كويتشي. ما مرتاح لهالاكت، ما اعرف يعني تمنيتي على خير عاد.
Everyone, are you ready? A bitter war lies ahead, Our victory begins in each of your minds. So ignite the spirit of victory for me. May no further lives be lost, and no one else may to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
يتمنى.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages! Our moment has finally come!
ما فوق حبابة لا تموتين.
We unite as one!
Baptized by the Turnfire,
Bearing an ancient blessing.
Knowing true power.
and accepting a faith of devotion,
We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan!
ليش حط خطتنا يعني مبروك بالأخير. وش الجمال.
In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
واو. يعني توقعت راح يكون شيء حلو بس واو تفاق توقعاتي والله. نطلق
That is
قوتهم.
an outright scary level of power.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves using the sacred flame.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
This is for all those who gave their lives for Natlan. Everyone, let's go.
We'll come with you.
أنا سعد معكم ياته يلا نمشوا.
Paimon, traveler.
نعم.
I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. You gave Koichi the chance to say those words to me before the end. If I'd lost control out there in the wild, this counterattack might never have been possible.
Probably best not to think about that. More importantly, how are you feeling now? Any better?
Not really. But now's not the time to deal with it. In the spirit of VUCA, I have to rise above it. The conflict and suffering in me are there to test my character. My struggle will make me stronger. And make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
I have faith in you.
Alright, let's go show the Abyss what human beings are made of. They'll be sorry they messed with Natlan after we're through with them.
power to destroy the abyss tumors.
Got it! Thanks for the backup!
خش حلو. خلصي منك، خلصنا أخيرا. حلو. بس وين نروح؟ هذا؟ اي والله هذا. اوكي نعمله.
Backup has arrived.
حلو. هاي الثانية. زين هسه موضوعك ايش قد تقدر تتحمل بعد؟ تبقى ايش تعطيني القوة؟
The children of Echo's territory is secure. All monsters down.
I'll go deal with the abyss tumor. All good here at the people of the springs too.
حلو.
We crushed it.
ها منطقتين امان صارت.
Masters of the Night Wind are also safe. Should I go support the Flower Feather clan?
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
No need. I just dealt with it.
عافية.
Already? But you were just at the stadium.
Yeah, well, you have no idea how long I've been itching to bash some heads in.
حلو همزين طلعتي قهرك يعني شوية.
Oh! Fair enough.
Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty? Your home's a long ways away from the stadium. Oh, no need to worry. I just heard from Veresa. She says they're safe now.
Sounds like all regions are secured.
حلو.
The Abyss forces are weakening. Hold up. The Abyss is sending a sizable unit towards the stadium.
اوه راحوا للورا مالتنا.
I guess they've realized that the Ode of Resurrection is a game changer. So now, they are going to try to destroy the Sacred Flame.
We ain't gonna let them get away with that. Friends, let's gather at the stadium.
More abyss tumors have descended, all near the stadium. Let's split up and take them out. Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
Allow me.
All right, this is the final battle.
هياتهم.
Take me up. Locked on.
أخيرا والله هو ايه. ايش يصير؟ الله بس اقتجت تخلص. يجوا عليهم. ها قوة جدا. نقذناها يعني هذا هو. خطة موبايلك يعني نجحت. اوه كان فترة حصلت. فتوي ذولا. أخيرا شوي ارتاحينا.
Everyone, we are gathered here to celebrate a glorious victory. It is a victory forged by each and every one of us, and we should all be proud of what we have accomplished. We emerge victorious from another crisis to declare, our beloved Natlan is saved!
Woo! All right!
I must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the Night Kingdom. But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. It will be a long time before they are able to pose a threat to us again. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall strike them in their lair and wipe them out for good.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be instantly lethal to anyone else. I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy. But I must ask you to temper your ambitions. I will return victorious for all of us.
يا خلي احنا نجي وياك، احنا الابس الانرجي ما تاثر بينا.
It's kind of a shame that we can't join him with a final showdown.
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have already secured an enormous victory. Tonight, we should celebrate to our heart's content.
I guess if our lives are no longer at risk, things can basically go back to normal, right?
That's good enough for me. Beats having monsters everywhere.
When the time comes, I will gather everyone here again. Now, let us also remember those who gave their lives fighting for our nation. Once the last dregs of the Abyss are wiped out, I intend to give them the grand funeral they deserve. An ancient name could never record the many who we lost. But no hero of Natlan should be forgotten.
If I may, let's have a moment of silence for the fallen.
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need, and that is the captain.
اي والله صدق، يعني هم جماعته، يعني لا هو ولا جنوده من جماعة ناتلان، فيعني اذا يموتون خلاص، عكس جماعة ناتلان يرجعون يعيشون.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on your victory.
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast. I hope it's a chance to relax your minds and rekindle your spirits, so that we may face what lies ahead with renewed vigor.
يلا موايكا.
Welcome.
You seem a little out of sorts. Are you just tired, or...?
I guess I am. You know, when I was up there in the sky, I could see all of Natlan stretching out below me. People everywhere, giving everything they had for a chance at victory. If only I'd been quicker. Maybe they wouldn't have... And Koichi. Maybe she'd still...
موايكا سويت اللي قدرين عليه والله.
I'm sorry. Now is not the time for that. Fruit juice, right?
Make it a large?
At least it's over now. That's something.
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition. Just one last step to go. Namely, my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so I'm not feeling a huge amount of pressure.
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch. Are you always gonna have that kind of power from now on?
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary. I can't wield that power for any length of time. My body wouldn't be able to handle it. Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name-bearers only.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing the Night Warden War are over for the foreseeable future?
Correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular invasions. I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. Or rather, assuming all goes to plan, eternal peace. We've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought that chapter to a close. Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major events in other nations too, and fought many powerful foes. In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own?
I can look back on my journey with a clear consciousness. Okay, عن ما هذا شوية رسمي. I just can't turn a blind eye to injustice. Because Paimon hates to see people suffer. أعتقد أول واحد نسب واحد.
A clear conscience. Great answer. That's how life should be lived, to the fullest, with no regrets. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to join me in this final step.
أي والله.
You and I together, finally putting an end to the ever-looming threat of the Abyss.
والله كنت أقول إن إحنا عادي ما نتأثر خلينا نجي وياك.
But I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. The final battle will be very dangerous, and you have the rest of your journey to consider. I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. Let's talk again tomorrow in the speaker's chamber.
لا عادي يعني اعطيها موافقتنا رأسا. أنا مستعد أعطيك ولا موافقة.
I'll give you more details on the final battle, and then I hope to hear your verdict.
خلينا نرجع ننام. يعني ولا ما تبهذلنا من مكان لمكان، يعني حنعوف هاي اللمة كلها ونروح ننام. يعني ولا ما حد صدق تبهذلنا بهالمنطاد هذا البطيء. يعني مهما يكون حفلة جوا شو نعوف من النوم. عمي والله ما كنت قاعد تشرحي لي، أنا موافق. رسنا نجي وياك. تجين هسه نروح يا مش هسه نروح. Seat Lolly?
Hey, traveler, Paimon. There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, hey, Seat Lolly. What's up?
شكرا يا ساتر.
Listen up. I have something really important to tell you.
Okay, قولي. Explains her concerns about Mavoika's death.
Are you serious?
So Mavoika still has to die?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together and fight so bravely. But even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
والحال.
I had to know your thoughts. I want to save her, but I can't do it alone.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, good. That makes me feel a little better. Thank you for standing up for us. There's clearly something special about you, so if anyone has a chance of defying the rules, that would be you. Oh, and please don't breathe a word of this to Mawika. I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the Divine Throne's power. But if she finds out that anyone else knows, it could ruin our chances to help.
Got it. Mum's the word.
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get serious.
شنو هذا عباك روح؟
I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't going to accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional jaw-dropping talent I'm unaware of.
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Wait, hold on, you could hurt someone with that. Well, I'll be. You made this shot. The science of the canopy raised some tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will be Pyro Archon one day.
هي من الساينز اوف ذا كانبي، يعني من جماعة كنيش.
After the darkness will come the dawn. No one fights alone.
أما رح ترجع تشوفها لهنا.
For Natlan!
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash.
Renova. هم الشيتس مال Heavenly Principles.
I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the Abyss.
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more to the bargaining table.
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. No other would seriously ask to borrow my power. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is, are you prepared to pay?
يعني مافويكا من البداية كانت تعرف إنه الثمن حيكون حياتها.
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it, and heroes are not afraid of dying.
No, a fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power cannot conquer their fear, countless innocent lives will be claimed in their stead. For only then can the price be paid. Those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss, and it will certainly not yield to your rules. As their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to strength and reach heights that even I cannot dream of.
Very well. I shall agree to help you. But I am merely a shade, and I do not have as much freedom to do as I please as you might think.
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous Xbalanque stole my power.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am glad we could reach an agreement.
يعني ساعدتهم، بس يعني الهيفنلي برنسبلز ما عرفوا، أو يعني قالت لهم إنه هو باقوتي.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the Abyss. Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name?
I've received the gift from the Lord of the Night.
I'm surprised she was willing to help you, and by extension me. I'm very grateful to her.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? Why would the Traveler still need one by this point?
Because she wants me to join her in the final battle.
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom, a place that has long since been corrupted by abyssal energy. If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. The battle we fought yesterday, we may one day have to fight again. This is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. For thousands of years, we have struggled on the brink of a looming darkness and never known true peace. But this time, I want to break the cycle and free us from this fate for good. With the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption, but beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, I'd really love your help.
Is the Order of Resurrection working again?
Not completely. After all, the Night Kingdom is still plagued by abyssal corruption. But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case, so the Lord of the Night will take special care of you. In short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations, but I can promise that it will work reliably on you.
Whoa. Are we forgetting something here? What about Paimon? What's her place in all this?
You'll need to stay behind. يعني تبقى بناتلان؟
What? You mean we'll be separated?
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together, you can bet they'll make Paimon their primary target just to put us in an impossible position.
Oh.
Paimon wasn't that worried, but now she's petrified. What will you do without me?
I'll be a complete mess, I'm sure. But only for a short time.
Okay, well, Paimon needs to think about this because you're really asking a lot of her, but we'll give Paimon some time and she'll do her best to rise to the challenge.
يعني ترى يعني قلت لها نبقى نص يوم تقريبا هناك فتتحملين نص يوم بدونه.
I greatly appreciate it. Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. You will be remembered and revered long into the future, until the end of time. If you have any other questions, please ask away.
يعني هالبايمان نص يوم ما تتحمل تبقى بدون الترافلر.
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time, he is alone.
Al-Captain?
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules, she will demand death in return.
Hey?
How do you know of this?
يعني تفتهمنا انت صار لك 500 سنة عايش. شو عرفت صدق؟
I see. So, the ruler of death sent you on your long journey.
يعني هي صحيح كانت السبب تدمير كونريا. نوعا ما تسع حاقد عليها لو ممتن إلها كيف ساعدت مافويكا.
Natlan still has a final battle to fight, and I too have a final foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natlan's future, I need your help.
شنو؟ علي شموع علمياته؟ The rainbow destined to burn. واو ايش قد حلو الكوز بالكعبة ايش قد حلو. يعني هذا الاكت اقل ما يمكن ان يقال عليه انه عظيم. ايش قد حلو كان. يعني يخبل من كل النواحي. عيشونا احساس الحرب، عيشونا همنا خسارة الحرب، عيشونا انه الواحد شلون دا يركض من كل جهة بس همنا ماكو فايدة، انه دا يحس انه ما دا يسوي شي بعد اكو همنا ضحايا واموات. يعني بالنسبة لي كشخص انه لاعب هواية العاب من هذا النوع، بس يعني جنشن تفوقت انه توصل لي هذا الاحساس انه مع الحرب انه لازم تستعجل على مود بلكي تتلحق على امل انه تنقذ احد. ومويكا من البداية كانت تعرف انه هي من اللي حسوي هذا الشيء انه راح يكون الثمن موتها، بس هي متقبلة هذا الشيء بنظر انه حياة شخص واحد اللي هي حياتها اهم بهواي من انه عيد الحرب اللي الله اعلم بعد كم سنة راح تصير مرتلخ من الابس يقون من جديد. يعني صراحة اشوف انه منظور منطقي من عندها، بس همنا صعب انه واحد يعني يتقبله او يسوي. بس بما انه مويكا قابلة بدورها كأنه هي الاركان مال ناتلان، فهي قبلت بهذا الشيء بكل رحابة صدر. يعني اتوقع الاكت الجاي راح يكون الاكت الاخير بالنسبه لناتلان. طبعا الله ساتر من اللي حيصير هناك. انا قد ما متحمس للاكت الجاي قد ما متوتر. اتمنى انه الترافلر يلقى طريقه وما يخلي مويكا تموت. فهذا الشيء ان شاء الله نكتشفه بالاكت الجاي. اذا وصلت لهنا اتمنى تكونوا استمتعتوا وياي. لا تنسوا تدعموا الفيديو بلايك والاشتراك، واشوفكم ان شاء الله في فيديو جديد. مع السلامه.